Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on the PS5 again, and we are going to be in the DBBR 423 on the Frankfurt S-Bahn route, doing the little S2. So let's get the train set up. It's very straightforward, this one, almost identical setup to that of the 430. Yeah, very straightforward. Do that. Passenger lights on, that's all fine as it is, so we should be all good. Yep, and we're only 8 coaches on this run. We'll also set that to dark mode, because how can you have it on light mode? Let's get the doors shut. And we're going to be calling at Frankfurt Hocht, Frankfurt Nied, Frankfurt Grisham, and Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, the low level as well. Right, let's get going. Yeah, this is the other train included. You could you get a few trains with the 3.5 trains with this route. The 430, the 423, as well as the 143 with the Doppelstockwagen cab car. Hence, right, 3.5. Not far to the next stop. So a nice little run into Frankfurt. Again, it was only I think 12 minutes. This one was timed as, so it's not a long one. But that's really the only thing the 423s do, is just the S2. So I don't expect long runs in them. But this train's been about for ages though. The 423 is not new to the game. We'll stop on maybe the second stop marker. Should be alright for us. Yeah, we first got the 423 on the Munich-Augsburg route. All the way back in 2020 already. And then we then got it again with the Köln-Aachen New Journeys pack for the second time. And then we then got it again on the Kinzigtaubahn. I don't think I'm missing any iterations, and now on this route. So it's a well trodden, it's been about for a while, this train. Cool. So we had the red lights. We got a 500 Hz magnet, so we can't go above 25 until we pass that signal. And Frankfurt Nied is the next stop. Cool. So we've got to take it a bit slow out of here. If not, we're in trouble. Coming in. Because every time I see the 423, I still think, oh, that's the new train, but it's not. Like, I don't know. Oh, no, I was going to say we took on Bremen-Oldenburg, but that was the 425 coming back. And the cool thing about the one on Munich, though, is the fact it's got LZB. I don't think the Köln one has LZB, and well, this one doesn't have LZB either. So the first one's probably the coolest one, and also on the Munich one, the PIS is probably also the coolest, as you get like coloured backgrounds for the different lines, whereas on here it's just, well, that. So the Munich 423 probably is the coolest one. As these are slightly, but this one's more simple. Warning for a 100. Let's see, fair, there we go. There you go. Not far along to the next stop. Yeah, trying to do a nice mix though of console gameplay, mostly on the PS5 Pro, and also a bit of PC gameplay, just so we get to sort of see the full timetable as well, and try out the different layers. Which sadly, obviously on console there isn't the full timetable. Then we've got a 120 limit as well, indicated by the 12 sort of snuck onto the OHLE. Probably could actually go onto the this marker here. Yeah, that'll do us. And this is, yeah, Frankfurt Need or Need. Probably don't pronounce it either way. Really? And we're running late. Brilliant. And after this we've got Grisham and then Hauptbahnhof. Low level. The low level stops are cool. And they look good on this route as well. Both the regional stop for the airport, which is sort of underground, and Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof low level, they both look good. Like the lighting, the way they are, they look really good. Let's get a little photo quickly. Just a simple one. I don't think we've actually done a video in the 423 yet. I'll have to see that if there's actually extra services for the PC one in the 423. I don't think there is. But I have to have a little look, see. Although I think all of the base content is the same. So for the 143, Dostos, 430, 423, I think all it is the same amount of services as PC. It's purely just the extra trains. Well, it shouldn't be too far to the next station stop. Got a warning for a 100 coming up. That I don't think speed limit's actually below 100. No, anything above 100 you don't actually need to acknowledge. I just acknowledge it anyway. It's just a good way of remembering. Oh yeah, there was a speed limit there. So yeah, you don't actually do. You don't need to acknowledge speed limits over 100. But I just do it anyway. Because it just, yeah, it's good, just a good way of just, well, actually acknowledging, oh yeah, 100 there. Well, you don't need to acknowledge that, but only the warning boards. A good practice, I suppose. Weird little hill there. Right, coming into the next stop. You can't quite shoot in like you would on the 12 coach 430s. And I believe there are some 12 coach services in the 423. Should be pretty cool to see. Down to the end of this one. And after this it's Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, low level, TF. There we are. Cool. Okay, I don't know if the Kinzigtalbahn had this RMV stripe on it. I mean, surely it did, because these are the trains which would go on to the Kinzigtalbahn. I just not noticed it. Right, let's get the doors shut. Horn's not as good as on this one as what it is on the 430. number off. Up to 120, I think it was. Speed up quite quickly. We've got a warning board there for 100, so we'll just stick it up to 100 and leave it there. There's the case. And on this line, well, you can see that there's the skyline over there, so we only turn a little bit in. This is sort of the most direct approach into Frankfurt, as you can see on the map. Sort of, yeah, we're the most direct. Well, I suppose the S1 into this line in general is the most direct of Wiesbaden. Although the S1, which is the quickest service to Wiesbaden from Frankfurt, takes about 45 minutes. It's only about 5 minutes quicker than going on the S9, which is much more interesting. The S1 sort of misses out all of the big towns and sort of sticks to the north side of the river. Whereas the S9 and S8 both sort of go to the airport, both quite built up. So the S1 is sort of the scenic one, slightly more rural. I got a warning for a 90, which we're already going at. All the other lines joining up. We've got another train over there, another 4:30. Again, there's not really a lot going on here. That's we've got an S7 over there, we can see. Is that an S7? Yeah, S7. Which comes out of the high level platforms. We've got a warning for an 80. You've got some static stock in there. But the FPS is not liking it though. At least we can see some trains though, even though they are static. See that? Dive under. And looks like a 12 coach 423. How did we get the 8 coach? There's a 12 coach. Now we got a warning for a 60. See if put the instrument lights on, as it should ideally, I think, get dark. Quite light in this bit of the tunnel. Got a single yellow as well. You need to take it quite steady into it. I've been caught out a couple of times coming in a bit quick. It's quite strict on this route of the PZB. I think the last time we did this we got caught out as well. Yeah, it's very strict on this one. This is the low level of Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. 4 platforms. So I wonder if any trains terminate in this one as well. That's quite hard to see because we're sort of on top of the other one. I think that stop marker will do there. Not 12 coaches, so yeah, we'll stop on this one. Should be alright for us. Perfect. Well, there we go. That is a little journey in the 423, which is the other unit included on the route. The inferior unit to the 430, but still nonetheless a cool one. Hope you all enjoyed it. Links, usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for the lovely UK departure board. And we've also got the 5% off coupon as well. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.